Genting Malaysia says it has no choice but to delay or cut its capital expenditure after the government imposed a steep hike in gaming taxes. Chairman and CEO Tan Sri Lim Kok Teh says the Gaming and Leisure Group will also look at various cost rationalization initiatives, such as manpower optimization. This as Genting braces for an impact on its earnings in FY19 onwards. To recap, MOF has raised casino duties to 35% from 25% on gross gaming income and gaming machine duties to 30% from 20% on gross collection. On top of that, it has also increased the annual casino license fees by 30 million ringgit to 150 million ringgit and machine dealers' license fees to 50,000 ringgit a year from 10,000 ringgit a year. Lim says the group will continue to put emphasis on its execution of its marketing strategies, as well as growing key business segments. It will also complete the rollout of the Skytropolis Funland Indoor Theme Park and Imaginatrix. This is while development plans and options for the outdoor theme park are being reviewed amid ongoing legal proceedings. Malaysia and Singapore have reverted to their original port limits in a bid to dial down maritime tensions between the two neighbours. The two countries agreed last month to suspend the implementation of their overlapping port limits after a month-long dispute over sea boundaries. The move came into effect today. The feud was sparked last October after Malaysia extended its Johor Bahru port limits in a manner which Singapore claimed encroaches into its territorial waters. Then, in a tit-for-tat move, Singapore extended in December its port limits of Tuas. Today's suspension means that both countries will halt all commercial activities in the area. They also agreed that no government vessels would be anchored there and that they would operate in accordance with international law. The move comes ahead of the annual Malaysia-Singapore leaders' retreat tomorrow. PM Tun Dr. Mahathir has said that he plans to discuss the issue of airspace and maritime sovereignty as well as the supply and price of raw water. Former employees of the 20-year-old Grand Seasons Hotel Kuala Lumpur are seeking Putrajaya's help, citing unfair treatment after the hotel closed its doors. According to Pakatan Harapan lawmaker for Kapar, Dato' Abdullah Sani Abdul Hamid, 58 former staffs of the hotel, all of whom were management-level employees, claimed that they were not compensated when their services were terminated. Abdullah Sani says the 58 are among the up to 300 employees who lost their jobs when Grand Seasons ceased operations on February 28. In January this year, the Age Malaysia Weekly, citing an internal document, reported the closure of Grand Seasons due to prolonged financial challenges and issues relating to aging utility components. The hotel on Jalan Pahang was operated by Promin View, which is owned by Lim Siew Kim, a daughter of the late Genting Berhad tycoon Tan Sri Lim Gotong. DBKL's review of 97 land deals is slated to recoup 466 million ringgit to the Federal Territories Ministry's coffers. The 97 transactions were worth a collective 5.63 billion ringgit and involved 675.3 acres of DBKL land. According to its minister Khalid Abdul Samad, some of the gains would come from lands that were previously sold at below market price at the time. He says these lopsided deals were cancelled and DBKL will earn more by selling at market rate. Out of the 97 deals, only 48 were allowed to carry on. The City Council took back 14 properties, while other deals were renegotiated. On a related note, Khalid says he has met with the PAC, which has started a proceeding on the deals. Khalid says he hopes this serves as a reminder to all ministries that their actions are scrutinized. The City Council was also subject to a probe by the MACC last year on deals conducted since 2013. MBank Group is targeting to disburse more than 20 billion ringgit in loans in the next 3 years to spur development of SMEs in Malaysia. Group CEO Dato' Sulaiman Mohammad Tahir says the bank is continuously working to position itself as a leader in SME banking as it ramps up initiatives to support the segment in the country. Sulaiman says MBank will be piloting a program to approve loans within 24 hours starting next month. The group has invested 23 million ringgit in the program, which is one of the various initiatives the bank is looking to roll out to serve their SME clientele. He says other initiatives include launching a purpose-built SME Business Banking Service Centre to assist SMEs. The service centre is expected to be launched in the third quarter of 2019.